put the key into your software. You also may need that. Start sending us your video. Supposedly it's going. Yes. Excellent condition. Hi. Great. Y'all can hear us now.
How do,
We are ready to start.
is there a way to stop people from calling?
Great. Y'all can hear us now. Um, I don't
All
know.
right. I think we are on. Are we on?
Yes, we are. And I was in the middle of transitioning when you asked me the question, and I got totally like in between everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh. I thought I'd already transitioned so that we could start. But hi, everybody.
Oh, that's funny.
It's me, Grammy, as an alt and a noob, and this is N8SoFly, fan, as a noob.
We are both rocking the bacon hair.
We are two noobs, two noobs, two noobs
Oh
in
yeah.
Lumber Tycoon 2. And what we're really doing is TnT Tuesdays, tips and tricks Tuesdays with ItsMeGrammi and N8SoFly. And we're going to be doing a series where we are noobs on our alts and showing different tricks on how you can go from noob to pro. There's also going to be little tricks, though, that we still have for the pros, because we're not going to forget about you guys. Okay? Not going to forget about you at all. So, if you can hear us in the chat, would you say hi and let us know that you can actually hear? Because obviously I had problems again with getting the streaming going. It had to do with the stream key was in the wrong place at the right one, or I don't know. You still here, Nate?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Good.
So, and hi everyone.
Good.
So, I guess since we're noobs, we have to figure out what to do in this game.
I know. I see there's a bunch of trees. And the
Yes, I
thing
see
said that we had
trees.
to chop trees or something and sell them or something like that. That first message that we had on the paper said that we're supposed to sell the wood.
Well,
I only have 20
considering we're
bucks
not
though.
complete noobs, we
I know.
can uh, we can get this party started. But I'm thinking that
You
we
know
should
what? We
see
could pull
what
our
everybody
money
wants
and
us
get a bigger
to
one,
do.
but
We could do that.
that might be cheating. Would that be
Yeah, I
cheating?
don't know.
Might be cheating.
Mm, yeah, maybe we
Okay.
could try it.
Nah, it's okay.
One of us. All right. Well, let's get an axe happening over here so that
I'm
we
getting one
can.
for $12.
I don't
I
know
already
what's going
got
on
it.
here.
There we go.
No, I don't want to buy an axe.
Yeah, you
I
do.
want to open the axe.
Right.
There, that one's me.
No, that one was mine.
No, it's got my name on it.
Well, then which one did I buy? Oh, I bought the other one. Well, we're really getting this
I
party off to a start, aren't we?
I
You guys, if
I
nothing else,
remember
this is going to be a comedy show.
I remember hopping into a game and I'm watching somebody do this with the box,
Yes.
how to cut the tree, and I'm like, wait, oh my goodness.
Yes.
So
First
as much as
thing you
we
do is take the hatchet out of the, I almost said out of the tree.
um
And then you hit
so I
it
guess
against the tree. Oh, there. I'm chopping.
as much as we are gonna pretend to be noobs, there's really there's so many things that we aren't gonna end up doing because we're not noobs, which kind of takes away from the fun of it a little bit. You know, I
Yeah.
always get a kick out of going in and into new servers and just watching the noobs just pretty much guessing, right? It's fun to watch them.
Well, how many of you
But then
guys
after a
actually
little
help the
while,
noobs?
you gotta help them, right? You can only watch somebody struggle for so long before you're like, oh my goodness, okay, let me just hop in here and give you a hand. um, so did you want to go for any specific type of wood, like as soon as possible?
I
Because I wouldn't mind.
think. What?
seeing what happens, like seeing how soon I can get up to lava wood.
Well, you could. How you wanna run up there with a hatchet and chop it down?
Well, I'm not sure a hatchet would be a great idea.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it probably wouldn't. This is
I don't think that would work.
this is true. Yeah.
But I got my tree in first. Just saying.
Yes, you did.
Just saying, and that was with all the confusion and everything else. So
Oh, the range on this hatchet is garbage. I forgot about that.
well,
You
Sant
literally have to be touching what you're trying to cut.
yeah, Santana says that he usually gives them some money. What are some of the funniest
Do
things
I?
you guys did when? What was the funniest thing you did as a noob, Nate? What was the funniest thing
One
you
of the
could
funniest
not
things.
do as a noob?
Oh, I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know.
You don't know
What is the funniest thing that we can't
that
do?
you could not do when you were a noob. What was one of the funniest mistakes you made as a noob?
Um, I think probably, to be honest, one of the most aggravating but kind of funny was I didn't understand how to save the game for the longest time.
Oh,
So I didn't, like, I would come in here, buy an axe, chop some wood down, walk around a little bit, buy a better axe, chop more wood, leave the game, come back and be like, really? I gotta do this all over again. But I did that like a number of times before
are
I
you
even
kidding?
bothered to ask anybody, how do I save my game? Because I kept having to like leave in a hurry kind of thing.
Yeah,
So I would lose my progress all the time.
because but why? The game you don't have. I mean, the game doesn't really have to be saved. It saves itself when you close it.
Yeah, but you have to open a save slot first, and I had
Oh,
no
you
idea
never
about
did a
this.
slot.
Yeah, yeah. So I kept
Oh,
doing the same thing over and over when I would come in here.
oh
Because I
my
just kept
goodness.
forgetting, right?
Yes. Which, as you
Yeah.
know, right
So
now, I don't think
that
we have
was
a slot. We didn't do any slots yet either.
that's okay. We don't really need to right away. We have to remember to do it though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm chopping this tree and I have 3 lines and none of them have finished. There it goes.
Oh, we both have enough for a better axe.
I know, but I wanted to break 100 first.
Oh, okay.
And I was almost there, and then you're using my slot. My slot.
Haha.
I know,
I
you
figured
broke
if I
it.
use your window, it might give me some of your money.
Yeah, it did. Probably. Cheater. By the way, in case you didn't notice, even though this is a road to from noob to pro, and we're going to be talking about being noobs and how you can do things and not be a noob, well, we're actually, but we're also going to have fun and joke around too. So hopefully you'll like our
So,
jokes.
yeah. Well, we try sometimes. Most of the time when we hang out, we have lots of fun. So,
Yes. Oh, by the way, uncreepable games. You know what? That is so sweet of you. You're telling people to sub to me, and you know what? That is really nice of you to make sure about subbing to me. And golly, that's really sweet because I always forget to say that. So please like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button for notifications to know when Nate and I are going to have our next comedy turn. And
um,
and I'm actually going to start a new series too, but I'm not telling anything yet until a little bit later. So
so Grammy, I
I
just
have more money
noticed
than you.
something. Uncreepable Game said, why does it look so stretched? Have you seen the live stream? It does. It looks
Oh wow, it does
odd.
look that way. Hmm,
That's weird.
that is weird. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not sure what would be causing that. I just turned my resolution up on the
No,
TV
it's
and it
not
didn't
you.
do
It's
anything.
something I've done in
In
it's something I
studio.
have to fix. Yeah, in studio. And I'm not sure. I'm let me see what I can do in the properties.
I mean, it's not like a terrible issue.
No, but
It's
it does look kind of funny.
it does look kind of funny. I don't know what.
somehow the picture is like not right.
It's not square.
No, it's not. It's weird. It's very weird looking.
It's very weird looking. Hey, how come you have more money than me? Oh, I'm gonna go sneak another tree in real quick.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why you got me to doing this one. Okay, center to
Yeah.
the screen. Okay, wait a minute. Let me try this again. Boy, everything is messed up. You know what? That's what
Is
happens
it?
if I use a new... Okay, reset the transform. It wanted to reset it, just so y'all know, it wanted to reset to that. Well, that's only part of the screen, right? So that doesn't work. So now I've got to fix it again. And let's see, transform, fit to screen. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I bet it's better now, isn't it? It will be.
Not really.
No, it will be once I do
Now
it. I know what it
there's a
was.
black
Okay,
chunk in the screen now.
yeah. Well, now it looks like
It's
that.
it's more square though.
Yeah, it's
Like that stretch. Yeah.
yeah. It's getting there at least.
Actually, that looks normal. I think.
It just has a black line around the top and the bottom. I
Well,
think it's
this
got
does as
something to
well.
do with the resolution of the monitor I'm using. That's different
If
from the resolution of the monitor
oh,
that is normally being used, maybe, possibly.
okay.
I don't know. What do you guys
Well, it's
think?
better. It's much better than it was. There's like a little tiny black line at the top and the bottom, but
Yes.
aside from that, it doesn't look
It doesn't look
like
stretched
it's
out of
stretched.
shape now.
I don't think so.
The only problem is I can't see chat now. Let's
Huh?
see. Maybe if I do this and I raise it up on front. I don't know. Hmm. I can't get the chat to be on front.
Hmm.
That means I can't see chat.
You like on the live feed?
Yeah, I can't see the chat on the live feed. See, now I'm using one monitor and one monitor only, and so I'm having problems with trying to have everything on the same monitor. So that's why it was stretched and out of shape, because
Okay.
I had it moved so I could see the chat. But now I think I'll have to do it this way, why not too? Grammy, the resolution is messed up. Yeah, I know. It really, really is. It is messed up. You are absolutely correct. Yeah, I figured that out too. Well, we're gonna go with it like this, and when I want to see chat, I just have to like bring it up in front and then try and see it. So, Nate, you're gonna have more of
Yeah.
a job on the chat today.
Okay. Well,
Can you see
I
the
have
chat?
two monitors running. Yeah.
Oh, good, because I have to actually like do a couple of tricks to be able to see it, and then I can't do anything. So, but,
If you come to the wood drop off,
mm-hmm.
oh, I don't want to give you money. Why is it telling me to give you money?
I
I was
have
trying
no
to white.
idea.
I was trying to whitelist you. Here, come over to the wood drop off. I brought you a piece of cherry tree.
Oh, how sweet of you. That's because you felt
Yeah.
guilty.
Well, there's actually a giant cherry tree right there.
It
You have
won't
to
let me
chop
pick
it
it
with
up.
your axe first. You have to hit it with your axe first. Remember?
No, I'm a noob. How would I know that?
Oh right. Well, in order for you to get the money
I
from
thought
that,
you
you're
were
gonna want
just
to put
being
down
nice and
some
giving me a
grass.
tree. Oh, there. Now I can pick it up.
Now I can't pick mine up. What? Look at this.
You
It
can't pick.
turned this one into yours too.
Oh, that's funny. Well, let me put this one in and then you can. Maybe it'll take it back.
That is so random.
I don't understand. I
Well,
think
it's
the
because
universe is out to get us.
oh yeah, no, this is the most randomest thing. So you hit
And
that
mine
with your
won't even
axe,
go
and it
in. Look,
turns.
it's not even going in. So I'm having to break it again. And normally
Oh
these
my goodness,
trees go in all the time.
that was the weirdest
Golly, if
thing.
I was anybody watching this video right now, I would be rolling on the floor laughing at us. All right, now
Well,
you
it
try
is
and do
the noob
yours.
life.
And it actually, I
Oh, I'm
did get
gonna
the money for it, but now you can try and do that one and see. Okay.
no, it's got your name on it.
But you're supposed to hit it with your axe. Remember, that's what you told me.
Yeah, but you would have to whitelist me.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that part. Remember, I'm a noob. You
Well,
didn't tell me I had to
I
whitelist
forgot
you.
myself. It just suddenly appeared with your name on it, so I
There
was
you go. You're
over in the
whitelisted.
corner, upset about this.
Oh, golly, if I had $1 more, I could get the steel axe. Well, I'm going to go get a tree, and then I can get at least one axe better.
There's an enormous cherry tree right around the backside of the building.
Yeah?
Yeah, right here,
Okay.
backside of the building.
Backside of the
Yeah.
building. Or should I just take this one and... Oh, no, you got it working. Oh, yeah. There is. Of course, a hatchet's going to take how long to go through a cherry tree? How long?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah, it's
11,
gonna be a while.
12, 13,
Would you like me to help?
14. Uh, you're kidding. I've done it like 15 and I'm not even through. Sure.
I don't think it's cutting. Is it cutting?
I don't think it is. I mean, I see little chips coming off every once in a while, but not much.
Oh, it's going now.
Because there's two of us. See what happens when you ask and you get people to help you and you guys work together. This is what happens. We hit a
Yeah,
tree
and
rather
then
than
we
each
are
other.
going to. Well, the real question is who's gonna get the tree?
Well, who knows?
Well, we'll find
Oh,
out when the thing goes in the money window and or the wood drop off, and one of us gets paid and the other one doesn't. Right?
I guess so. Or maybe it was whoever last axe hit it. Or would it be the first axe?
So you're using the fling it across the map technique, right?
Yes, because I'm a noob. What else would I do?
Well, there's a way you can actually kind of pick it up, sort of, not really.
Yeah, I know. But I think they're more fun to fling.
I'm looking for more cherries.
Alright,
There's
this is
another
not
one
going
right
in.
there.
It's too big. Okay. Up, down, push. Whoa. Fly away. Fly, fly away. Okay, let's go with this end.
How much was the steel axe?
190.
Oh, I could have got one. Great.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you could have.
Yes, I
Alright.
could have.
This tree does not want to go in.
Yeah,
It's
it was
got his hands
ginormous.
on the outside saying, no, no, I'm not going in there. You can't make me. No.
So, out of curiosity, for everyone in the watching the stream, all the viewers,
Mm-hmm.
what would you guys like to see us hit in the way of landmarks? Like like reach a certain amount of money or get a certain plot size and have like a build off battle or something. What would you guys want to see us do?
Do you know what my funniest, while they're doing that, you know what my funniest thing was? I think, well, one of my funniest. As a noob, I couldn't, it took me months, well, maybe weeks, maybe not months, maybe weeks, to figure out, even after I was told how to do it, to figure out how to put the trailer on the truck. I could not hitch a trailer on a truck at all. I always had to ask somebody else to do it. Would you please hitch my trailer for me?
That's funny, actually.
I told you it was funny. I couldn't. And in real life, I know how to drive a truck and a trailer and all that kind of stuff. In
So
Lumberland, I could not get it to go on. Not at all.
this here is a classic noob situation where you have two people trying to use a window and one person is blocking the entire thing.
I can't get the tree in. It's too big.
I have seen that all too many times on public servers.
I know. But you see, I normally play on VIP, so I'm usually the only one in the game. I forgot. Ah, it won't work. That's why you wanted me to get the big one, because you knew I would keep trying to get it to go in, and I can't.
Oh, this thing won't even go in.
I told you.
These cherry trees are a pain, you know?
This is one branch of that big tree. Let's see if it will go in. Okay, so that
Oh
was
yeah,
the
there's
thing I
absolutely no
could
rain.
not do. I remember being up at the volcano, loaded up the trailer and
Yeah.
everything else, or was going to load up the trailer, and it came unhitched and it was loaded, and I could not get it to go back on. Somebody else had to hook it on for me. I
I
had a
remember I
great.
used to get so scared trying to go up that volcano.
Yeah, I still don't like going up that volcano.
So frustrating. Oh my goodness.
If I could just get one piece to go in, I'd have 190. So I used to play with Miss Joe. Her and I, we were really good friends. And so she's the one, like, I heard this voice. Well, not, I didn't hear the voice, but I read the voice on the chat. Anybody want to go to the volcano? And I said, sure, I'd like to go to the volcano, but I don't know where it is and I don't know how to get there. And that was the start of our friendship. And we would play together. And she kept showing me how to do the trailer, but I could never get it right. It took me weeks, maybe months, but it took a long time.
I
Anyway,
think it's funny. I never actually knew that anybody would have struggled with the trailer.
yeah, well, I like to have the unusual issues. Like right
Right?
now, I cannot chop this tree to make it go in.
I have a chunk stuck under this thing.
Oh, you have a chunk stuck too? Oh, I thought it was just me.
It's no, we're all good over here. So I will grab an axe, a better axe,
Yeah,
and
well, I
help you
will too
chop up
once I
that
finally
gigantic
get this
tree.
in there. This does not want to do
Gigantor.
anything. I should have done what I was going to do in the first place and just gone and gotten some oak. I'd have my heavier duty axe by now.
your, your $1 you needed.
Yes. My $1.
Cut, cut a single print. Look how many axe marks you have on this
I
thing. Holy
told you.
mackerel. What is going on here? You're painting the tree black.
I'm trying.
Trying
Nothing
to.
is working. I think it's because the tree keeps moving on this thing. I'm not sure. So what's happening in chat? Anybody answer your question?
Nope, nobody's answered anything. Sniper Film said hello. Hello, Sniper Films.
Hi, Sniper.
So the steel axe is 190, and then we have the hardened axe, which is 550.
We'd have to go in together to get one axe if we wanted that one.
Well, I'm gonna grab the steel. It's 190.
Good. Oh, yay, it
So
finally went.
we're making
Woo.
good progress. I mean, hasn't been that long. I remember back when I was an actual noob, it took me way longer to get this thing.
I used to make
Mind
sure
you,
that I chopped every axe into these great, wonderful, smaller pieces so that they would fit. I would never have tried to bring a whole tree over here. I was surprised.
yeah, I
First
think
time I
that's
came
why
over
it
with
took
like
you
a
so
piece
much
of
longer,
axe.
right?
Well, I used to come in with like axe piled up in my truck, not axe, wood piled up in my truck, and be wanting to, put it in. But here these people would be with these whole trees trying to put them in, and I keep thinking, that's such a pain in the neck. Why did you do that? It takes up the space
Yeah,
for so long. And
yeah.
then, what am I doing today? I'm trying to do it.
You're thinking, wow, these people,
Ugh.
they're struggling. Like, look at them trying to deal with this. And now it's like, hey, that guy might have been onto something there.
Now I'm struggling trying to do it. Okay, I'm getting the $190 axe, the steel axe. Yes, Tom, I would like to purchase this axe for $190. Thank you. And take it out of the box, but don't leave it on the counter.
I am putting my basic hatchet in the wood drop off.
Why?
I have no idea.
Did you get money for
I
it?
was I was curious as to if the wood on the handle would sell.
Did it?
No, it did not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier trying to get the tree in that way.
This is actually pretty fun because I haven't actually even used the wood drop off in I don't even know how long, because so many people just gift me money nowadays, right? Because of the big builds and stuff I have going. People see a big build and they just out of nowhere
They
just
like to help.
give me money. Yeah. So I haven't like I honestly I think it's been like almost a year since
All
I've
right, everybody.
actually.
Nobody give Nate any
Oh,
more
wood.
money. Nobody give
Right?
Nate any more money so that he has to use the wood drop off.
I've gone an entire year roughly of never having to use this thing, so this is kind of a treat for me.
Okay.
Yeah, good times.
And then I remember finding out that if you bring the wood over this way, you get a lot less money than if you put it through the sawmill. So as soon as you can, you want to get a sawmill so you can put the wood through the sawmill, and then
Yes,
you get more money
yes,
for it.
yes.
Actually, I think I'm going to drop. Well, no, because I'll probably end up dropping the wrong one, so I'm not going to drop it yet. I
I
have
am
great
going to
faith in myself,
AFK
don't I?
for roughly a minute. I just have to use the washroom.
Ugh, now everybody in the entire universe knows what Nate's doing right this very second.
Right now, yep. I'll be right back.
Well, let me check in on this on the stream here. On who's talking? Race to get the Rookie axe? Oh yeah, we could do that. Um, but the resolution's better now, right, guys? You okay? And Daniel, hi Daniel. I used to drop off once last year, and that was just to clean my base a little. Wow. So the resolution's better though now, right, everybody in the chat, right? Resolution's better now. I figured out with using the one screen, if I have the screen itself, because I was putting it in as the screen, then I needed to have it only, you know, it was making this, that looked really weird. I'm going to go ahead and buy some land. I have $205, and I definitely am not going to be the noob that can't save things, so let me see. I'm going to get some land. So you want to get some land, eh? Yeah, I do. Oh no, I have to load a slot first. Oops. Okay, then let's go up here to the menu. Load. I'm going to load slot 1. Now these say 1227, but that was because that was the day that I created, but I have no saves. I have nothing on these at all. So load slot. Okay, I'm going to move it over by the land store. Alrighty, there we go. Confirm, load your save there, and now I can buy a plot of land. Load success. Oh, there we go. Sold to ItsMeGrammi alt. So now you can tell for sure that I am my alt. I'm not me. Yes. With my pepperoni pizza and my hat. Do you know that I didn't even buy this outfit? This was the outfit that I got as a noob in my alt, for my alt. It came with it. They gave some styling clothes. I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. That we actually got some stylish clothes there. So it looks good to you? That's good. I'm glad. That's good. Okay, so now I really don't want to sell my sign. I know it would give me $500, but I really don't want to sell my sign, but I will because it does give you a lot of money. So I'm going to take this over here. So if you are a noob, if you are a beginner to lumber, one of the ways that you can get $500 right off the bat once you load your slot and you've got the is to sell your sign that says sold to and then your name. You take it over to the wood, and you put it in, and you'll get $500, and that helps. Now, hopefully, Matt's not going to hear this, so then I'm just going to tell him that I just sold a whole bunch of wood. You know, that I've been working a lot while he was out doing whatever. Look at that. Oh, I got a lot more money than that. Whoa, wait a minute. What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody gave me money on this load? No. How about this one? Okay, this one has the $20. Oh, if I load the other one, I wonder. Okay, hold on. Let's select this one. Confirm. How much money's on it? $20. No, $840. How do I have 800? Oh, because this is the one that I guess had that other money. That make sense, I guess. Well, we're just going to let Nate know that I made a whole bunch of money. I think something's messed up with my load slots. And I can't, oh, because I did have some money. Oh, and I just did that other thing. Okay, so yes, that's why I have the $840, I think.
You are rich, and I am broke.
Yes, I've been
What
working
is going
and
on
working
here?
and working. I've been working hard while you've been gone.
It was that giant cherry tree, I can tell you.
Yes, I've been working very
Did you
hard while you were
did you
gone.
get the steel axe?
Yes, but now I'm going to go back and get the other axe that's, no, actually I'm going to get the wood thing or a better axe. Which one do I want to get? If you,
Um,
what would you recommend for a noob to do? Get a better axe. You could
so
cut trees better.
Daniel George said race to get the rookie axe, which I think is
Yes,
a brilliant idea because that's probably the best axe we're going to be able to get our hands on,
I agree. But we have to, you know how much money a
right?
rookie axe cost?
Yeah, it's like 12K or something,
Well,
roughly.
the sand is 1600, and
Yeah.
then I don't remember off the top of my head how much the light bulb is and how much, but we could get a car and go look.
One of them's 1600, one of them's 24, and the other one's 35, I think, roughly.
Okay, so
But
we need to make a whole bunch of money if we want to do a rookie axe.
well, yeah, that's kind of. But I mean, it's gonna pay out in the end, right? That rookie
Oh,
axe is what
rookie
you
axe
need.
is great. I really
That's
like it.
that's what you need.
Yep, I agree.
So what kind of tree have you been harvesting to make all this money and buy land and vehicles and oh my goodness, I'm sitting here with a steel axe and $232.
You should have seen the other one I loaded.
But
I loaded my slot, and the one had almost $1 million on it, and I don't even know how that happened. Don't know that one. This one is the one that actually goes along with it because I bought land, and and
yeah.
the number one thing that you want everybody to do when they're a noob to make money in the beginning is to sell their sign.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you can sell your sign.
Sell your sign. It's the best way to get some money so you can actually do some things.
But does anything happen to it when you stuff it through a sawmill? Probably not.
A sawmill? I've never put one in a sawmill. We could try. I have a sign over here, and I have a car, and I'm going to go back for a sawmill, so we could see what that would do. I have to go see how
So
much the sawmill is now, though.
FaZe said, "Hi Grammy, may I join you?" And I don't think that the server is open right now, is
No,
it?
this one is the one that
No?
it's not open because we didn't think
Okay.
it would be fair for us to have people in while we were doing the noob stuff.
Yeah, true.
So if you sell your sign, you get quite a bit of money for that, which
How
means you
much
can
do
get
you
a
get
better
for it?
axe, at least 500.
What?
Yeah,
There's no
you
way.
yeah, you get 500.
That's a huge amount for a tiny little piece of wood.
I know. A lot of people don't sell it.
Is that
Okay.
what you did?
I sold my thing. I sold my sign.
Sold the sign.
Yes, I sold my
That's
sign.
where you get. That's where you're getting all this money from. See, there's something I didn't know. As a
Yeah.
noob, when you
Solding
buy land,
selling your
sell your sign.
sign is like the best thing to do.
How much was that first plot of land?
100.
Oh, see, so you get a $400 increase by
Yeah,
buying land and selling your sign.
right. So you
It's
should
off
do
of
that.
$400. I would, but I'm three-quarters the way up a volcano.
Are you walking?
Yeah.
Well, I have a car.
I don't know. I just have this need to go grab a lava tree.
You
I
can't
don't
do
know
that
what
with a
it is.
steel axe.
You can't?
No.
I'm sure you can.
All
You
right,
have
you
to
go
be
ahead
able
and
to cut
try.
it. It's not going to cut it?
I will not dissuade you from it, but I'll come
So,
and watch.
am I not going to be able to cut this tree, or what's going on here? I
Let's go
actually
find
feel
out.
like I am becoming a full-on noob again. Yeah,
Let's go
my
find out.
bacon hair is
How much money
moving
do you
it up.
have? Why are we not in the same
236.
game?
What are you talking about?
I
Press
don't
tab.
see your name on the game.
Press tab.
Tab.
Did it show up? What?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
You worked on the thing, and I thought,
So
how did we get out of the
the
same game?
the noob life, the noob struggle is real.
Any struggle
Oh.
can be real for me. But I like
Oh,
my outfit that I got.
Daniel said, what does that say? And I would get a better axe first instead of a sawmill.
Yes,
Um,
because I was saying, what would we do? What would you do? Get a better axe or a sawmill?
okay. And he said I'd prefer to get a better axe first. He
Yes.
also said that I can cut this thing. It will just take a little while. It's actually going pretty quick.
You're up there. You're already up there. How'd you get up there?
I just I used the elevator glitch thing with a piece of tree from down below.
Well, like a noob
You
is
know
going
how
to know
you
how to do that?
like you stand on a chunk of tree and just elevate up here,
A noob
like
is going to know how
Superman?
to do that?
Well, yeah.
I don't think so.
This
Some
is
of them don't even know
this
how to hitch trailers on them.
this is tips and tricks. Let's go. So you see that tree that's laying on the ground over there?
Yes. I don't have an
You
axe
know
or anything now, but I have blueprints.
what? Where's your axe?
Oh, you know what? I loaded the wrong thing.
What'd you do?
Now I know why I had the money and stuff.
What'd you do?
Remember when we were checking everything for the, remember the video we did on the golden,
Grammy, you cheated.
do you remember the golden
Yes,
axe?
yes.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
you're.
the golden blueprints?
Yeah,
Yes, and remember how I used my alt on the golden blueprints?
yeah,
And remember how that we did every single one of them, but my first one was the one that we had to use this one, the slot I'm opening right now, which you'll see the money on it. We had to use this one for getting the golden power of building,
yeah. I
right?
think we left slot 6 empty
Yes, and so
for
today
this
when I
purpose.
came in, I was playing, right? And I hadn't done a slot. So then obviously I just went ahead and did slot one thinking that um, it would be okay.
Oh, so that's how you magically ended up with thousands of dollars,
Well,
or
look,
hundreds of
look,
thousands of dollars.
992,000 in load
What?
one.
What? How are you generating money, Granny? What is going on here? My goodness.
So what I need to actually do is start all over again.
No,
And
no, you can all you have to do is overwrite one of those slots. Or your slot 6 is empty.
my slot six says no save. That's the one that I should have done my original
Yeah.
save onto, and I did not.
Yeah.
So now I have to start over.
Well, I mean, you don't really have to start over. We can fix this. Everything is fixable. So, since you're holding hundreds of thousands of dollars, why don't you send me like 500 and then I will
And that'll pay
or
me back for my sign. Is that what you're trying to
500
tell
or
me?
like 800 or something, and then go to slot 6 where you're at 0, and I'll give you that 6 or 700 back or whatever you want to give me. Roughly whatever you think you've earned so far already.
Tell you what, in the chat, how much should I send to him to fix this
How much?
problem that I did?
How how
How
much should
much
Grammy
money?
send?
So just so
The
everybody understands,
trustworthy.
we did a tips and tricks on December 27th. We had recorded it and we sent it out, and it was all
Invalid
about the
star
golden building. And so
or
we
golden
showed it on
blueprint.
every single one of my new slots except one. And when I loaded after doing the building, the wood and stuff just now, I loaded the wrong slot. I wondered why there was one with 992,000, and then I loaded number 2, and it had, after I had done the sign, it had 800, and I'm thinking, oh, well but nope, that wasn't right. See, this is what happens.
No. Invalid car found said $400. I'm at 232, and I bought a $190 axe, but I was also gone for 5 minutes. So you're probably close to like 4 or 5 or 6 or something.
Okay, so
Probably, right?
So who said how much?
Invalid car found said $400.
400? Okay, I'll go with that. Has anybody else said anything?
No.
Okay, 400 it is. I'll go with whatever they said in there.
Daniel said it would only be fair to make whatever it takes to make y'all even. But what we're gonna do, Daniel, is we're just trying to reverse this mishap. So Danny's gonna send me like 400, and then I'm gonna send it back to her once she's back down to 0.
So now if you're watching, I'm going into my slot that says last save, no save. So there's nothing here, nothing at all. The other ones were all saved with my golden power building. This one does not have it on it. Okay, so then why will this one not load that?
Uh-oh. Grammy, you might want to look at your...
What?
Look at your video.
What's going on? Are you sure I want to? What?
Your video is being, your stream's being rated right
now. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's rating my stream? I can't even see the chat.
I don't know, but it's being rated right now.
Wild Goat, you're rating the stream? Oh, Wild Goat, I love you.
Wild Goat hugs Ray. What the heck?
That is so cool, Wild Goat. And you know, I never know how to like do this. Like, I need to go and look and find you so that maybe I can see you. Let's see. You are on. You're live someplace. I know it. But I don't know how to put that into. Golly, Wild Goat. Okay.
Santana's been here since the start.
Yes.
I think Santana's actually listening in the...
you guys are so wonderful to do a raid. I appreciate that so much. You know what? I really do. I appreciate you guys raiding me so much. That is so cool. Oh, and there you are. Now, I know nobody on my stream can really see this, but I'm looking at yours. And how do I get to be able to hear you? Let me try it this way.
You know what? I really do. I appreciate you guys rating so much. That is so cool.
Oh, and there you are.
Now, I know nobody on my stream can really see this, but I know nobody on my stream can really see this.
Now we have a double.
Raid with the train, that's right. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe.
Let me try it this way.
Hang out with
Okay.
I'm gonna have streamception.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this other side off. That is so cool. You guys are so great. And thank you for coming and rating me. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on Wild Goats if you haven't yet, too. In fact, I'm going to put a like on hers. And one of these times, I'm going to raid her.
I'm supposed to send you 400? Is that how much you said?
Yes. So I don't know if Wild Goat heard what happened, but I'll have to explain it to her, too, about that later. So...
Oh, and
you know what?
That was going to be like one of the bad raids where you end up with like 700.
No.
You end up having to take the stream down, and it's like, oh, no.
Well, all of you Wild Goats, I hope you hang out with us because we're doing a new series on noobs to pro, the road noobs to pro, and hopefully you'll hang out with us and give us some ideas on what you guys think that we need to do. And we had just messed up. I loaded a slot that was from way back in December, and it was when we did the golden power, the golden blueprints power, the building power.
Yep.
And we were showing how that you can transfer it from one to the other and only have to do it once. And you don't have to buy the what do you call that thing? I lost my word. The Game Pass. You don't have to buy the Game Pass, and you only have to buy the going over to the man and getting it from the funny man and the strange man, which is always fun to do anyway. If you have to do that once, and then you can transfer to all of your other your slots. And so I did that, but I had kept number 6 open, and then I forgot, and I loaded number 1, then I loaded number 2, and it messed up the money. And so now we're just trying to fix it so we can go back to being both 2 noobs with clean slots.
Yeah, so Grammy, you've got no save on slot 6, right?
Yes.
Now, I have no active slot right now. If I hit load, nothing says active slot, right?
Yes.
But the weird thing is you sent me 400, right?
Yes, and you have 622. But if you leave, you'll lose it.
400.
You can't do it?
Well, it's saying that you don't have an active save, so I'm wondering why it let you send me. Yeah, it says transfer to ItsMeGrammi alt failed, no active save slot.
Try it now,
So
because I finally have an active save. Yeah. I finally have an active save slot because I got really kind of, out of sync with the raiders because you guys just thrilled me so much.
Maybe it's because I don't have an active save slot. It's giving me the same message.
You have to do the active save slot.
I'm going to save to slot 6.
Okay, so we're both slot 6. Boy, save slot 6. Active save slot 6. That's hard. Try and do that 3 times fast. I can't even do it 1 time fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and send you this money now.
Okay.
Transfer pending. Yay.
Yay. There it is.
I can't wait to see how much I'm gonna get for this tree. This is so thrilling right now. I'm so excited.
So you actually got, and I had a car up there. I don't know if you can use it or not.
I'm actually really excited because it's been taking a lot of work to get this massive tree down here. So
okay.
It's gonna be worth it.
So now I need to buy a plot of land. So are you using the car that's up there?
No, I'm just walking this tree down.
Well, there was a car up there. I don't know. Maybe it left though with that other slot. It's probably attached to the other slot. That's right. Okay, I'm buying a plot of land again. Deja vu. Oh, hi.
There are trees in my way.
Yes, I want to get some land. Okay.
Santana said
1 plot of land.
Server link.
Oh, we did not forget to put the server link in because we are playing this thing by ourselves because we're noobs and we don't want to be do any worse than we already are at not being noobs.
Well, another thing too is we just don't want, like, if somebody hops in and then just decides to give us a gift or something.
That's what I'm talking about.
There between us, yeah. So that's basically why we're just keeping it concealed to just down to the 2 of us right now for this gameplay.
Yes.
I think once we hit certain landmarks, like a certain amount of income gained or have reached a certain point of building, then we will probably obviously change that. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see.
Well, we also have to figure out what those benchmarks are, because we were going to let our audience and everybody watching tell us too what those things are. Like we want to be able to go do a race to the
blue wood.
No, to the axe, to the Rookie axe.
Oh, Rookie.
Okay, yeah. Now I have $320, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting my sign in.
Don't forget to buy an axe, okay, before you spend all your money on nice cars and shoes. And
okay,
like that,
320. I now have 871. 320 to 871. What is the difference? 551. That's what the sign's worth.
$551?
Yeah. $551.
Tax. That sign is
Where's the 600? No, it was 320, so it'd be 551. Yeah. That's how much that sign is worth.
That's pretty impressive. I don't think I've ever actually sold a sign.
Really? Yeah, they're worth a lot of money. It's one of the things that to sell, although I usually don't like to because I like holding on to them. But what?
Grammy.
What?
We could just make a ton of money selling signs. We can just overwrite the slots, right? And then buy land again and sell the sign again.
But you lose the money then that when you override it, silly.
No, because you'd have to send it to me.
Oh, I
Give me that.
see. Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
now you're thinking.
Okay, sawmills. The lowest sawmill is 1,600. The most expensive axe is 2,000.
By the
The
time I
next
get this
one
tree down
is
there, you're probably
550. I think that I should go from the $90, I mean the $190 steel axe and go ahead and get the $550 hardened axe. Do y'all agree in the chat? What do you guys think? Discord invite link? Oh, and don't forget the dynamite. Oh yeah, that's right. It costs dynamite to go get the rookie axe too. You're right.
Well, technically, you don't actually have to use dynamite. You can squeeze through and walk if you want, or there's actually a way to get your vehicle through using a blueprint.
Remember, you have to carry 4 things with you.
Well, 3 without the dynamite. Right?
Hardened axe? I should go for the hardened axe? Okay, that's what I'm going to go for. First thing I see in the chat, that's what I'll do.
How much is that one on the back? A silver, I think it is?
2,000.
Oh, that's way cheaper than I thought it was. I thought it was like almost 10.
Oh no, and you know what? Just as a little, and this is not a noob trick. This is not this is just an all over great trick. If you're going to go and do something, where you think that you might lose your axes, like say the cave, or maybe you're going up to volcano and you don't want to lose everything, or all the different ways that you can lose axes, going and getting over to where the yellow firwood is, then the best thing to do is to get the silver axe. It's only 2,000, and you're not losing your special axes, like your end times and all the other ones. Yeah. Although you have to have your end times if you're going for the end times wood. Look at you, bouncing that wood along. That is actually the best way to do wood. In fact, do you want to demonstrate that so that anybody who is actually new to the game and is having to walk a tree, how about you demonstrate that and let them know how to do that?
Yeah, I can show you what I'm doing, because I remember when you were doing the cherry tree, you were just kind of flinging it over your head.
Yeah, that's because that's fun.
If you grab it from the middle and do this, it kind of just goes all over the place, right?
Well, that's not how I throw it, but okay.
Oh, well, that's what I saw. But what I do is I just kind of go from the very end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got the whole tree in front of me, just grab a piece and then tip it up, like rotate it so that it's just on one point.
One point of the tree,
so little point, and then I'm just tapping, walking forward, and it's just slowly shoving it forward.
And by one point, you see how each corner there's a point on the corner, so you want to have it on the one point of the one corner.
Well, yeah, you just want one tip of the whole tree touching the ground.
Yeah.
Right?
First time he explained it to me, I didn't really understand one point. I thought he meant like one part of the tree, not meaning like one tippy little tip point. And then I figured out what you meant.
You don't actually have to have, like, you don't have to grab it by the base, right? You can pretty much grab it by any branch. But what you want to make sure you do is not have any of the tree behind you. Like, grabbing it from here and trying to tip it up, it's just going to fling it, right?
Yes.
You have to have the whole tree in front of you.
Right.
And then you can just kind of walk it along.
And tipping it up, what I wanted to do too was to tip it the other direction and lift the front.
Yeah, you were doing.
I was doing it that way. Yes.
And that's good for turning it. Really,
right. But not for walking.
It's not going to shove it forward.
Think about a dog on a leash.
Right.
A dog on a leash. If a dog's in front of you walking on a leash, then it's in front of you, not. So kind of like a dog on a leash, and you want to have just the tip on it. Not a part of it, but the tip. That pointy part.
All right, so let's see if I get some big money for this.
You should. I'm surprised you were able to chop that with the tree, with the axe that you used.
Let's go. I'm rich. Oh.
Look at that. 832, and you don't even have the whole tree in yet, and it's not processed or anything. 939. You might be able to go get the $2,000 axe.
No, I don't think. Well, maybe. This
You
is, you
might.
gotta remember, this is pretty thick pieces, right? That's one thing
Yeah,
I've always loved about
I
lava
know.
wood is it's so thick.
I know.
There's even some of the tree trunks of lava wood is too big to
Look
go
at
through
that.
the biggest mill.
1,777 just from one lava tree, and you had what, 300 in the beginning?
Yeah,
So you got
roughly.
about
I think now.
$1,500 right there. Woohoo!
Nice. Now I can go get some land and stuff too.
Yes, you can. And a safe, because, we do want you not to have to redo everything.
Oh yeah, I should. Well, I think I had to open a save because it wouldn't let me send you money.
Right.
Weird.
So you already have a
Yeah,
safe
so
slot, so that's good.
I
Number
am
6.
currently on current slot 6.
Slot slick, six, six, six.
That's the tongue twister.
Oh, golly, I can't say that. Safe slot 6.
So a lot of starting this game out, you don't really get to do much building.
No, not at first. No, it's mostly just grinding wood and cutting and that kind of stuff at first.
Oh,
Which I think
so
is why sometimes when you're playing it, at the beginning you kind of wonder, well, what is so fun about this? I'm just chopping this wood and putting it in the truck and taking it down and blah 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 blah. But once you actually get into the creative part of it, that's cool. Now, if you
oh
sell your sign,
here's
you can get the $2,000 axe.
another neat little trick that I used to do back in the olden days. Was you go buy a truck, right?
Yes.
And you technically don't have to go all the way over to your plot when you place it.
Alrighty.
You can just stand outside the door and place it. If your plot's within line of sight.
Oh, if you're able to actually move it that far, yeah, you can do it by scrolling
Yeah,
your
so I just
screen
go
out
to
and
the
doing it.
box
Yes.
here, and I just pop her down like this. If I can get it to turn green.
Yep.
Boom, now I have a truck.
And the way you do that is by scrolling out so you can see it, because I can see you over there. See where his is right there? Very good. But if you spend all your money, you can't get the 2,000. Now you can't. You see, if you sold your name, you would have been able to get the 2,000 X.
That's okay. Because I have a truck now. I won't have to walk the lava tree down this time.
Yeah, I got to
Should
go
I
get more
get
trees now.
should I get a sawmill?
It's 1,600. You don't have enough
It's
now.
debatable. Well, there's the decrepit little one.
That's the $1,600 one.
What? I thought there was.
Yeah, it was
I thought there was one
1,600.
cheaper than that. Oh dear.
Unless, well, you can go double check. I don't mind if you double check me, because,
Yeah, I'm gonna go check real quick.
feel free.
Now that I've got this super slow cruiser.
Because I looked earlier and mentioned it, but I don't mind if you double check me.
Okay. This is $130.
No. Oh, I forgot about that one. See, it's a good thing you double checked me, because I thought about the other one. I
Well,
forgot about that one.
it's not really good for much, especially when you're messing around with lava wood.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna grab it
Okay.
just because it's exciting. So the next one is probably the one
$1,600.
that we said. Yeah, 1,600.
Yeah, I forgot about the other one, because to me that one's not really.
What axe do I have? How do I tell what axe I'm holding?
Look at your numbers. If you put your cursor on top of where the axe is, it'll say.
Oh, okay.
Mine
Yeah,
says
it does
hardened
say.
axe.
I'm still rocking the steel axe.
Well,
Ooh, upgrades.
yeah,
was
I have the
actually really
hardened axe.
impressed
That's because
how
my other
quickly
slot
that.
is the one that has. My slot is the other one that has the steel axe, so I had to get one for this one, remember? I had to
Yeah, but
repurchase
what
it
I
for
was
this one.
saying was, I was really impressed with how quick that steel axe went through the lava wood. Like I
I'm
thought it was
shocked.
actually it was taking decent size
Wow.
bits out. Like it was almost faster than a cherry tree. I'm not even kidding.
Wow. It was faster than the hatchet on the cherry tree?
Yeah, that's what it
Wow.
was. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, golly.
This is
Wild
this
goat, you're
is
here with us. I'm so glad.
life.
I'm glad you're here with
Moving
us.
it up.
I know I'm getting close
Yeah, I
to
had
when I get to tell you all about my name and have the special guests. 500
oh yeah,
subscribers.
that was yep, 500 subscribers, and we get to hear the big story of how you got your name.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm excited.
And who
Yeah.
gave it to me and all that stuff. Yep.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Daniel George was saying, just reload your slot and teleport home. Like when you buy the truck,
Oh,
and like
that's true.
so
You
buy
could
the
do
truck,
that.
place it way over there, and just reload so that you just flip over.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
that
fun.
takes longer, depending on your server.
Are you you're able to see the chat feed, are you? Or
I every once in a while I have to stop and the game
oh,
and
okay.
open it up to be able to look at it. You're hanging out with us for a bit. Oh, that's so cool. I know I'm getting closer and closer for that 500. And I'm not doing the bouncy thing on or walking my cherry tree because I can lift it up in the air by using the S key and lifting it up. And then I'm going
Oh,
to get
you
a
can just
car.
pick that one up. Yeah, if it's not too heavy, then just pick it up.
Yeah, because I am
Yeah.
super strong noob. Excuse me. I would have muted my mic for the cough, but I'm holding a tree with one hand and.
I didn't actually even hear it. I think your mic cut out at the perfect time.
Oh, well, I try to train it well.
Uh-oh. No, that's not working.
So I do have a little something I was going to announce to everybody who's listening. I've thought about this, and I want to start a different kind of Lumber Tycoon 2 series. Sorry, Nate, it's not with you. Okay.
That's okay. I'm alright with that.
But I had this idea. When you have max on the land, okay? Max land, it is 15 slots, right? There's 15 slots
Geez.
to max land, right?
Okay.
So that would essentially be it's 5 5. Oh no, not 15. It is 5 by 5. It's 25. 5 times 5. 25 slots. I mean in on the max land. So there's 25 of them. If you were to do one slot, if you were to build only on the one plot, okay, I'm going to look at slot at the the chat while I'm saying this, okay? There's 5 on each side, so there is 25 one part slots, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 25. If you were going to do the one plot challenges, you could technically possibly do 25 of them. But I think more likely you could get more like 10 to 15 of them into the one plots. Of those 25, maybe if you had some roads or something else, you could probably get the one plot buildings, you could probably get maybe 10 to 15 buildings of the one plots. So
Yeah, you're talking like if you had dividers to separate it, then you wouldn't be able to get a full 25 separate ones.
right. Plus it'd be really too tight. So what I'm thinking
Yeah.
is to invite 5 other people to join me and we build a village. A Lumber Tycoon 2 village. And I want to
That
invite
would be
anybody to
awesome.
join me and maybe just send me a DM through the Discord and or a message on the chat here and we'll see about building a village together on one of my giant all plots, things and whitelist only the people who are in that part, in the village and we could build a village. Everybody building different things. We could have roads, we could have different buildings within it. What do you think?
I think that's a wicked idea.
You do?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I think it's an awesome idea.
Now,
That
it's
would
up to
look
everybody
super
else if
cool
they
in
say
the
you.
end.
It's up to everybody else whether they think you can join too or not. But I wanted to give everybody the same opportunity. No favorites.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have to try and steal everybody's thunder. You know, I try to give other people a chance to get involved too.
But I was thinking, if you can get 25 one plot buildings on, then you could probably build a village on one of those large plots, right? So you have the
Yeah.
great big
Oh, you
giant
absolutely
one.
could. I think
You know
like
what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure there are people that have done actual like little villages and stuff. I'm pretty sure. I
I've
mean,
never seen them. I've never seen anybody doing villages. I've seen houses and big things, but never actually a village. Or
like a
skyscrapers, or
little
whatever
mini
you want to do,
city.
like a city. We could either do a city, we could do a village, we could do anything like that. Because you've seen my largest one, and it has little roads in it, but we've never actually. I haven't seen anybody do a city. If somebody has, or a village, please, you guys send me a DM or message me so I can see it.
Well, even if anybody else has already done it, I mean, why stop there? Like, it's
Oh, I
still a good
wouldn't.
idea to do it again, right?
I wouldn't stop there because we all build
Because it's
houses,
more.
and they're all
Yeah,
different.
it's not like you're gonna end up with the same village that somebody else already built. That
Right,
would literally be impossible to do. So
right. So I'm sorry if where I had stopped, but I had stopped to look at the chat to see what the chat did. So if you were watching my character, you didn't see it doing anything because I had stopped to look at the chat.
I am having a really hard time with this car. I'm not gonna lie. This thing's a piece of junk.
Really? I didn't have trouble driving it
Like
up there myself.
it's no, you can't even put anything in it. It just won't move. It's a piece of junk. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling.
That's just because you're used to the big hauler.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I actually I used the double wide, like the car that's over in the truck shop, the XL or whatever it's called.
Yes, yes.
I used that one because I've noticed that it speeds up to top speed faster than the big hauler does.
Mm-hmm.
So off the line, it's quicker, but it has the same top speed, but off the line, it's faster to get going. So that's my favorite vehicle in the game. I use that one all the time.
So
But I just kind of forgot how gutless this one was. This $500 car is just it's garbage.
I feel like I'm having the most boringest right now video for you guys to be watching because I keep stopping and looking at the chat, and then you see my character just kind of wandering around, not doing anything.
Yeah, you better get to chopping trees here.
I know.
I'm gonna leave you in the dust.
I know you are. I know.
We're gonna have to start a GoFundMe for Grammy because I'm gonna leave her in the dust here.
But yeah, Daniel George was saying in the chat, I saw that depending on how you pass it out and stuff, it'd be 15. So I'm looking for 5 people who want to join me with it. You guys send me some messages, DMs, let me know who wants to. And this would be like we'd have to finish it. So it's not going to be a 1 day type thing. It's going to be,
Oh yeah, that's
people
gonna
working
take.
on it. So it's a bit of a commitment. So think it through. And if you really want to commit to building a village with me, then or we could have somebody come in and build part of it, and somebody else could come in and build another part. It doesn't have to just be 5 or 6. If somebody starts and they can't finish, we'll get other people to jump in. We could have a village build the village or the city or whatever it is that we decide we want to do.
Yeah,
So I will be
I
looking
think that's a
very
really great
forward
idea.
to your
But
to your ideas and to your comments in. So please make sure that you comment, you share this video, the one today where I'm making this, and I might do another one that has like a better announcement to it. But I wanted to tell all my tips and tricks people first about it. So although yeah, I'm gonna definitely do it. And make sure you put some comments either in the video or send it to me on a DM through Discord or come into my Discord. My Discord the link is always right there for you guys. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun You know, you never can
I
tell
do
what I will
too,
think of
actually.
in the middle of the night. What, Nate?
Oh, it's a good chance. It's a good chance to get people to work together and stuff, and like doing stuff as a team is so much more fun,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
It really is.
So maybe we could
So I
let
think
Nate
that's
come
one
in
of my ideas.
sometimes just as a overseer or
I can
advisor.
I I can chaperone the event. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I think I might have been better off just walking the tree down at this point. Like this is just taking forever.
Now, also in this idea I had, you know, I did talk to a couple people. Some people think I should have do it like with like people like Code Primate and Jack and do like certain YouTubers and stuff that are doing it. And then, but I was also thinking that it'd be fun just to have like people who like it could be anybody. I'm not saying only YouTuber. It could be YouTubers, it could be not YouTubers, it could be people who have little YouTube channels like me or larger YouTube channels like Wild Goat and other people. It could be anybody. It doesn't even have to be anybody with a YouTube channel. It could be just people who want to play Lumber. That's what I'm
Hmm.
thinking. You know?
Did you bought land, right?
I bought land and yes, I bought an
Okay, you
axe.
never got a sawmill yet?
No, I'm still making money, but I
Oh
kind of
boy.
got sidetracked because I was looking at the chat and I can't play and chat at the same time. Well, I can chat perfectly well.
This,
I just can't see the
oh,
chat.
excuse me.
And somebody else
This
was
wooden
supposed to keep
sawmill?
track. You know, somebody else was supposed to keep track of chat because they had two screens and I don't, but they seem to not be doing that. So, you know, what do I say?
I'm I'm paying attention slightly. It's this lava wood. It's got me hooked. Okay, I don't know what
Yeah.
to tell you.
Okay,
Um,
next week when we do this, I need to make sure that I
you're
set my laptop up as well as the desktop.
yeah. That's
Then I will have two screens. I just happen to think about that. That would be easier.
it would help. Um, Confident on you can build 15. Yeah. So Daniel was saying it's 15 easy with property lines and stuff.
Hmm.
So I think it's safe to say that this wooden sawmill is pretty much also garbage.
Yeah, that's usually been the what do you want to say? General
I
opinion.
require I require a hat or a way to shove this piece of wood into this tiny little sawmill. Oh, this is too funny. Wow, the max output is 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's
Oh
all
my
bigger.
god, there's
It
no way.
really it one. I gotta
Oh
come
no,
look at
it's
this.
right there.
Hey,
I was using mouse click instead of E on the button,
oh jeez.
like a total noob. I'm just sitting here
Uh-huh.
clicking away and nothing's happening. So it's 1.8 and 1.2 is the max output.
On the
So
really inexpensive. Okay, there's no way you're gonna fit that in there.
I got an idea. I got an idea.
You got me an idea, huh?
I
Okay.
think I have an idea.
Wow,
I
I
don't know how
haven't
much a
seen this thing
door.
in like so long. Look how tiny it is.
I know. Like
Wow.
I just
I'm
brought that tree over
taller
there and
than
I
it
looked
is.
at the input hole
Wow.
and I'm like, really?
Oh my
That's not gonna
goodness.
work.
That's that. I haven't seen that. Have you guys in chat seen it lately? Because that's amusing. I
How
haven't
much
seen
does
that.
this half door cost? I'm wondering if I can get away with using a door. Buy this half door. Yes, $80.
Okay. Good luck with that.
I'll see you in a moment.
um, chat. By the way,
We will
chat.
see.
Chat. Look at the money. Just saying. Just look at the money.
What? What about it? What am I missing?
Nothing. Everybody that in the chat knows what's going on though. But
Oh dear.
Now, elm is the tree that is the most, um, it looks like it's going to deliver a whole lot of money, and yet it doesn't. You know?
Yeah, it's huge, but it's like it doesn't cost much.
Yes.
Not very much profit.
Yes. I was almost going to say that, but I figured I better not. I was going to say it's kind of like politics, but then I thought I better not do that. But then I said it anyway.
Then you said it anyway. At least it was a joking manner. It wasn't serious.
Oh no, I'm never serious about anything. Well, no, I am serious about something. You know what I'm very, very, very serious about?
About people doing a good job and treating each other nicely and no bullying.
About no
I
bullying,
know that
yes.
I know that you're very serious about that, which that's something that I like about you, Grammy.
I'm
'Cause
very
not
serious
enough
about that.
people take that seriously.
Oh, I am very serious about let's boost people and not bully them. That's what my shirts are that I'm making right now. Boost, not bully. Boost on the front, and on the back we have the sign that says no bully. So, boost, not bully. Let's lift people up and tell them good things about them, and not all these horrible things that are most of the time are lies anyways. And if they're not lies, well then we can help people to learn and grow. And then, but the other part too is, you have to sometimes have, you also have to hold each other accountable too, you know? Right, Nate?
Absolutely, yeah. Sorry, I muted my mic and then I forgot about
Uh-huh. I was holding you accountable.
I'm curious.
Okay.
No, this isn't gonna work. Oh dear. That was.
I suppose I should be over there watching so I could see what you're doing, but instead I'm just putting
I
wood in.
am messing around with a door trying to jam this lava wood into this tiny little conveyor, and now I have the door stuck in my conveyor.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna go see what he's doing, because
it's not like a hatch where the button stays put.
no, of
So
course
now
not.
the button to open the door back up is inside my sawmill. This was not very thoroughly planned out.
I think you really are being a noob.
Can you do me a big favor and I don't know what I'm thinking.
What in the world are you doing?
How I gotta get this door out of here. Well,
There.
I'm trying to.
Now you can get the door out. Okay?
Okay, so well, this was my idea.
Yeah,
If I
but
take
this is too big to go in that hole.
no, it'll go. Trust me, I got this. I have a feeling.
All right. If you really want to be able to try and get it in there, then you need to go. Oh, you can't even hook them on to this one, can you? I was
What do
gonna
you
say
mean?
you need to go get the cattle guard thingy bobber thing, the triangle thing, the guard thing, and that maybe that might help get it in. But there's no way that's gonna fit.
No, these things are giant, but it's gonna go. Trust me, it'll go. Watch this.
Yeah. Okay. I'm watching.
It's gonna go.
I'm watching.
And
Yes. What?
whatcha? Oh. Okay, it's not gonna go. It is safe to say that this plan is.
I just want to see if it's gonna look. You put it up to that hole and tell me that that's gonna fit. It's not gonna fit.
Well, but you can do this with hatches, though. You can jam big pieces inside tiny little sawmills.
Not if it's bigger than the hole.
Yeah, you can. But
Well, hatches are different than doors, dear.
Yeah, they work a little bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because those pieces too big. What if I go like this?
You know the old adage about trying to put a square peg into a square peg into a round hole?
Look at this steel axe is cutting
Uh-huh.
this faster than the hardened axe.
That's amazing.
That's kind of weird.
Well, you know, it's the same thing about trees that are too big for a hole. They just don't go in.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
All right, I'm watching. Okay,
It's gonna go this
in the
way.
chat, guys, you tell me, is it going to go
There
or
you go.
not?
Oh,
I want to know
geez.
what you guys think. Is Nate right?
This is the noob struggle, you know.
Yeah, I'm watching. Let's see. I'm going to go on this side so that you won't stand in front of me. And then I'm going to see. You put that in there.
Oh, oh my goodness, that door is in the ground now.
I see that. Now it's on the sign. Now it's up off the sign.
This door is a problem. Hatches are way better for this. I just don't even know if a door even works for this. But
I don't think so. But anyway.
I'm trying. Doesn't hurt
I
to
still
try,
want to
right?
know if you guys...
So then there's that. That's always awesome. Oh my goodness. No, I just want to mill my
Oh,
wood.
golly. Here.
Oh.
There. The wood's out. I got it out for you.
Nice. Nice. Okay, put it back up on the thing. Or here, I will. I gotta reset the door. It's all messed up. It's
Okay.
much easier with a hatch, I'm telling you.
I think it's easier if you have a piece of wood that's small enough to go through the hole.
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm selling this sawmill. I'm done. This sawmill's junk.
It's
junk.
not the sawmill's fault that you're putting one
It's
that's in too
junk.
big. All right. Can I? Okay.
There.
Where did it go?
I blew it up. I'm mad at it.
Oh. Now, it wasn't the thing's fault.
Yeah, it was defected. I have to go get a new one.
But there is one little trick though that you didn't
What's
try.
that? What?
When you're putting a piece of wood in a sawmill that might be just a tiny bit too big, put it in at this type of angle. You see the
Yeah, you
angle I'm holding it?
Tip it in? Yeah.
Tip it and then slide it in.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yes. So I never saw you tip it.
I still have a bunch of tree way up on the thing.
Way up yonder. It's gone by now.
Oh, it's gotta be, yeah.
Yeah. It despawned by now. I bet you have a hot lap with that hot lava wood there.
Probably. Oh, what?
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was funny.
I think one of these belongs to you now.
I didn't do anything with it.
No, because it's 3 minutes and then it doesn't belong to anybody, so the first person to pick it up will own it.
Okay, well.
But that's why it blew up, because it's blowing up like somebody else owns a piece of wood in the truck.
Well, it would have been that little
And
piece
you're the
then.
only person here.
It would have been the little piece, because that's the only piece of wood I touched besides the one I just put
Yeah,
in the thing.
Well, you can have it. I don't mind sharing.
All right, let me get the little piece out of your way. But you drove here fine now, so there.
Yeah.
But you got credit for the other one that I had put in, because I put one in and it was yours.
Come on, 1600. Nah. Okay, more lava wood. What is your mission at hand? Are you going for cherry wood or? Actually, you know what might even be better is birch wood.
Birchwood's great. Cherry's good. I think we could go over and get some golden wood easily. That's got a really good value to it.
It does actually.
Mhm.
Did you want to do that?
We could try and do that if you want to.
Do you want to? You have a vehicle, right? Or no?
Nope. I'm in your vehicle right now.
Do you want to go get one? Because if we're going to Goldwood, you're probably going to want your vehicle, right?
No, I'll just throw it off the edge.
Okay.
But we don't have anything to make a plank with, so now we got to figure out how we're going to get to the Goldwood.
Oh, I can show you. We'll drive.
Good. We're out for a Sunday drive.
Yeah, we're out for a Sunday drive. No TnT required.
Mhm.
We noobs, we're learning quick.
So for some of you who might not know how to do this, I'm going to show you how you can get to Goldwood.
So this is where the bridge will show up.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just have to go get the bridge. You know how to do this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just push it.
Yeah. And sometimes it lets you and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And there for a long time it was broken.
Sometimes it takes 2 minutes and sometimes it takes 45. So hopefully it's quick this time.
Well, you've already got your tree cut down. Jeez. I'm going to come over and get a piece off of your tree. Which axe do you have? Are you using?
Hardened
Oh,
axe.
why are we using the same and mine's not working as well as yours?
Oh, I wasn't using that one. You're using this one, and I'm using this one.
Oh, which one am I using? I'm using the hardened axe.
Hardened axe.
Yes, that's what I'm using.
Steel axe.
Ah, that's why.
Steel axe is better, or is it worse?
Oh, well, it seems to be cutting faster.
I think the steel axe is the one that's better.
Or it's the operator error.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the hardened axe was more
There's
expensive.
Too many axes in that store. I lose track all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a piece of wood. Look, he does that so quickly. He's like already gone. And up. Whoops.
I'm just going to get up here and start pushing this big rock.
That's good, because I seem to be lost my knack on a lot of things.
That's okay. It's noob life. These things happen.
Mm-hmm. All right, what am I doing?
So now I will turn on shift lock, which is not something you want to use very often in this game.
And why are you doing that? And you're doing that in the game settings?
I am pushing a giant boulder, yes. So, this massive boulder, I might actually have it down there by the time you get up there, I don't know. It's moving really quickly.
Is it really? Well then, forget it. I'll just come over here and watch the boulder come down.
With shift lock on, I just walk backwards into this boulder and it's sliding like.
Wow.
It's really good at it.
Oh, it is. Look at that. I'll just let you push it then. Goodness.
I'm surprised actually how well this is going this time.
I have fought that thing for 45 minutes sometimes and then had to give up because I could never get it to go.
It gets wedged in there or something. Like it goes a little bit crooked and then it's wedged in there. It won't move. Then
yeah. You're doing really well.
It might just have to do with the way it lands when it spawns in or something.
I think so, because sometimes it's a lot easier than other times. Now, any time it should start sliding on its own.
Yeah, it feels like I pushed it 10 miles.
Nope, not quite. There it goes.
There it goes.
Woohoo! Yeah! You know what? I've never actually been on this end of it when it does that. That's pretty cool.
I don't think I have either. It looks
That's
like it almost
pretty cool.
I've had the rock fall right down before, like all the way down.
But it's enough that the car will go on it.
Oh yeah.
It's not quite in exactly, but that's enough for the car to go on it. Yeah, that's.
Now we can go get Goldwood.
Yes.
Luckily for once, something actually worked properly. We're going to take it forever. Right?
I know. Now, how long's our stream? Oh, it's an hour and a half.
We've already been an hour and a half?
Yep.
Holy mackerel.
So I guess we'll do gold and then maybe stop for tonight and start again next week. Now that's the question. Are we going to play it all in between on these, or are we only going to play while we're on streams?
I don't know. That's a question you would probably want to ask the viewers, and I don't know.
What do you guys think, viewers? Should we play it all in between or only do it on stream? and then eventually reach the point of the rookie axe and be able to do the rookie race. So maybe we have to have a basic house and all the the big truck
Yeah,
and the good things. We
we
got to
gotta
figure
set
out what.
some regulations for the
Yes.
race.
Yes. So you have to let us know what you guys think we should be doing.
When you're throwing these off, do you bring them back out that entrance, or do you throw them
Yeah,
off
I
somewhere else?
take them down off back that entrance. Yeah.
Okay.
And then toss them down for one layer, and then toss them all down another layer, then toss them down another layer. But you can get quite a bit of it down there by just tossing them down.
Yeah, you can just keep going, really, like just
Oh
tossing
yeah.
a bunch of stuff. So
Um.
what we'll do is I'll get you to be up here chopping away, and I'll go down there and cash it all in.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So
But I'll have to make sure it
usually.
has my name on it before I throw it in the window.
Usually I just make sure that I pile them up over here and be ready, and then taking them down.
I feel like the steel axe is working better. Or no, sorry, the hardened axe is working better, and that's the one that you have.
The steel, but whatever the one is that you were using was the one on that birch that was working great. But now this one seems to be working better on the gold.
Yeah, this one's working better on this gold wood. So I guess it's probably a good idea to just keep a few of them. Like, because I always buy the next one up and throw the other one out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that that's the wisest thing to do. Like,
no, I think it's good to keep. Well, maybe not the hatchet, but
no.
But the other ones.
Poor hatchet. That hatchet has a bad reputation.
It gets you started, and that's about it. And then it needs to go in its in a picture frame up on the wall. All right, so I got 2. I'll get 3, and then I'll start tossing them down. Now the best thing to do is where if you have like you drive a truck across that thing, put them in the car, drive them off to where you throw them down, and then come back, drive some more off, throw them down, like that, where you did that glitch thing, where you hook it in the tree, in the car. That works.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right
now. I noticed.
It's really tricky with this car.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just too low of a vehicle. Oh, here we go.
Oh wow, look at that.
Now we're in business. Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah, this vehicle is just too small for this
one. You keep trying to do big things on little things.
I'm trying to big brain this whole process.
You are trying to do everything like you might if you had was not a noob.
Well, I'm trying, but you know, all the little tricks and stuff, they gotta speed up the process at some point. But it seems to be slowing me down. Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
Well, walking the tree worked well for you. You know, like you walked the dog, you were walking the tree, that worked well for you. So that trick works. Now the vehicle doesn't really catch the wood like it would the other one, so.
Yeah, it's not nearly as efficient.
But I used to do this a lot with goldwood. I'd bring it out here. Actually, this one is I forgot what is its name? Oh my goodness, I'll have to look on Wiki. I know it's goldwood, but what is its real name? I forgot. It's not sinister. It is it's not spook. Zombie. No, zombie's the green, right?
Yeah.
Zombie's green.
It's just called goldwood.
No, I thought it had another name. No, it doesn't have a name like zombie and stuff.
No, it's goldwood because it's gold on the inside.
Yeah, well, green is green on the inside, and it's called zombie wood. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. Gold is like a thing where green isn't really.
Okay. Green is a color. Gold is a color. Okay, whatever you say.
But gold is also a substance as well, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Like it's a
It is a
material.
metal or
So
whatever.
yeah, so I think it's just they just call it gold. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I've ever heard it called.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at things and find
Oh
out.
my goodness.
What?
Oh, you know what? I blew up my sawmill, and this thing would actually fit in that sawmill, no problem.
Yes.
But I blew it up.
Well, that's what happens when you have temper tantrums. Not a good thing to
Yeah.
do, you know? If you just take a second
It
and breathe, it would have
was
helped.
defective, I'm telling you.
No, it was not defective. It was the
It was
idea of
defective.
something big going into something small did not
It
work.
was 100% defected. That's
All
my
right,
story.
whatever
You're
you say.
sticking to it.
Yeah, uh-huh. I will not argue with you because I know the truth. And the truth will set you free.
That is actually fairly true, though.
About the
So
truth?
should I buy another sawmill and stick this tree in it? Probably. It
I
might be
don't know.
worthwhile.
Well, obviously, milled wood is more expensive than raw wood, but
Wow, it's only $130 for that decrepit little mill. So I think maybe
of course you're almost
it
at
would be a good
1600
idea.
too.
Oh yeah. Hmm. The noob struggle is real. All right, well I'm buying a sawmill.
So the number one thing to know
Easy.
about your very first days, if you are new to Lumber Tycoon 2, number one, save a slot. Make sure you save a slot, or everything you have done during whatever amount of time that you play will be lost, and you'll have to redo all of it. So
Yes.
number one, save a slot,
Yes.
right?
Key priority. Open
Yes.
up a save slot and make it active.
Yes. And if you buy a piece of land, then you can sell your sign, and you have $551 to add to all your other stuff. And then we learned that the hatchet is okay, especially for an artistic decoration after you move on to a better axe, right?
Yeah. I
And
believe I still have mine in the wood drop off window. It's stuffed in the back there somewhere. Either that or it's despawned. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still back there.
and the other important thing that we learned is not to have temper tantrums and get rid of things, because you might wish that you had kept them. Until you actually have the money to upgrade to a better one. So then all I
Yeah.
do is normally is just drop these down here, like this. Just drop, drop, drop. And then usually I would have my house that already had a sawmill, and then I would put them through the sawmill. But since I don't have that, I'm going to take them raw down to the thing.
Yeah.
But I've moved many, many thousands of dollars worth of this wood this way. And then drop it. Let it go. Only usually this would be like I would come up by a long plank rather than driving. But if you do drive the car, then you can take the car, put the wood in, and take it back and forth that way. But running it actually is not that hard to run wood around. This wood's not that heavy, so it's easy to pick up. Down you go. By the way, is anything happening in chat? I haven't heard.
Grammy or C Santana is saying Grammy question. Can
What?
I talk to you after the stream, please? Santana is asking if we can talk after the
Of
stream.
course, we can talk after
And
the stream.
Daniel George said Ive wood is the best bang for the buck. Ivewood? What does that mean? I'm confused. But that's
Ivewood?
been there for a while. IVE, Ivewood. Best bang for buck. Nope, no idea.
Now, the biggest thing is you got to make sure you don't fall off the edge with the wood.
I just used the truck to shove a piece of goldwood into this sawmill.
Good.
And it actually worked.
That's because it wasn't too big for the hole. I keep telling you that.
Well, it was just ever so slightly, so I just drove into it with the truck and it jammed it in there.
Now, I wish I had I wish I had bought a car, because this would be easier with this goldwood right now, but that's okay. I don't think it will disappear by the time I run back up there. But it's light enough, you can fly with it in the air.
The bridge might actually be respawned by the time we get back up there, I don't know.
Probably.
Uh-oh, this thing is saying blockage. What is this?
There's a blockage.
There is no blockage. Alright. So its max log length is 10.
Okay.
Max log width is 1.4 units. So I've really got to cut this stuff down a bit.
Yes, that's because you're used to using the heavy-duty things.
Well, I'm actually mostly used to using a modded sawmill.
Yeah, which doesn't exist as a noob.
Yeah, I pretty much just mill entire trees in one shot. So this is
You're having to do this the real way.
yeah.
Gee, you've come to the wood drop-off, first time in a year. You're having to actually figure out how to get the wood into the sawmill.
Yeah, we did put noob to pro.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Mhm.
Hey, there it goes. Nice.
Alrighty, I'm up to 1,274 just by doing that one tree. It wasn't modded or anything. It wasn't like, I wasn't through the sawmill or anything.
Oh, I have bad legs for some reason.
Now I'm going back for my other two. All it is a bit of running back and forth, which might not be as interesting to watch, but which is why I'm trying to keep the chatter kind of being at least a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to drop this wood off here all the time. And then put it through the sawmill and then take it down to sell it. It was always the easiest way to get goldwood down there. What?
I used to clear cut the whole lava tree
area. Me too. Yeah.
It was clear cut. I used to just throw all that down. I actually didn't know about goldwood for the longest time.
Mhm.
So I was farming the lava wood for weeks after weeks after weeks. I thought that was just as good as it gets for income. And then somebody randomly said to me, he's like, "Have you been getting goldwood?" And I'm like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Oh my goodness, like you need to amp up your game a little bit, buddy." And I was like, "Well, where do I get it?" So then I had to look on the YouTube videos and stuff like that and figure out how to get it.
Yes.
But it's I don't think it made that much of a difference for me back then until I built the Goldwood Bridge.
Mhm.
Like my income was kind of the same steadiness as getting lava wood because it was just more efficient. Like I was getting more wood in less time with the lava wood.
Okay.
So it felt like it was evening out about the same. But then once I built the Goldwood Bridge, then that made a huge difference.
Yes.
Huge difference.
Right, because you could just go straight across.
Yeah, I just drive over there, clear cut the whole place, bring it all back to my base, mill it. Yeah. Once you got a driving access right from your plot over to the Goldwood area, then the profit margins increase quite drastically.
Okay, I am up to $1,800, and that's with 2 of my 3 gold trees. 1,800, and that's with 2 of my 3 gold trees. And like I said, they're not even milled. If they were milled, they'd get a whole lot more money.
So this one is too big. So I would put that.
So that's why I used to like to go up and I would long plank, build a plank and long plank right here at this one corner here, and then go up and go get it.
Okay, yeah, that would be much quicker too, actually.
Okay, third tree.
So I have milled a good portion. Like, it was one whole tree, but it was the biggest tree I could find up there.
Right.
And we will see what kind of difference that makes.
Oh, milling it is, you get quite a bit more money.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it's quite a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that I did too as a noob for the longest time. I didn't know that the milled wood you could sell in the wood drop-off.
Yeah?
So I had sawmills for making planks to build with, but I was under the assumption that that's all that was good for.
Oh. And sometimes if you
so I
pick a
was
tree up in the
selling.
middle, like I have right here, that makes it easier to carry if you're new to it. You can sometimes pick it up in the middle and carry the tree if you're new to lumber. Yeah, so you didn't know that? And so you would just, you wouldn't see other people doing it?
Yeah, I guess I just wasn't really paying that much attention.
I just broke 2,000, 2,100.
Like I would be, oh,
I just sold, I have 2,100 now. Yay.
Nice. Is that all the trees that you had, or you still have more up there?
No, well, there's a lot. I only threw 3 down, and so that's the 3 trees I threw.
Okay.
Okay, so I could get the
Daniel
1,600 one.
He said ice wood.
Icewood. Oh yeah, I keep
what
forgetting
is
about that wood. Because when I was first playing, there was no icewood.
So you're saying that the ice wood gives you the best dollar amount? Like,
We'll have to try that.
I don't even think I've ever sold ice wood because it's so nifty. I've always liked to keep it and use it.
Mm-hmm. Although it's hard to get to it unless you just walk to it, right?
Yeah. What was I just starting at? At 23.48.
Well, you're already up at 23. Wow, that's cool. See how much more money you get when you mill the wood?
3,000. Yeah, so this is just one tree.
Mm-hmm.
And it's making a huge difference.
Right.
It's I guess it's worth it if you think about the amount of time spent. Mind you, I did have a vehicle. If you had a vehicle, you probably would have gotten that done twice as quickly. Right?
Maybe. I forgot where I put my land.
So he was saying icewood.
I think it was this one. Is this my land?
Actually, what's that? Oh, your land is right here.
Oh, my land's over there by the land store, isn't it?
Yeah, it's across the street from the land store, I believe.
It is. I forgot. Which is why it didn't work putting my sawmill over there. Okay, I have a sawmill. And I still have $520.
Spender over here.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Uh-huh.
No way, that's a beauty.
And I can still get a car too.
That thing is beauty.
Because I still have 520. So I'm going to go back and get a car. I should have gotten the car and then that. Silly. I'm doing it backwards. So I wasn't. Yeah, I'm going to go back and get the car.
So we didn't get any input. I'm trying to just read up here real quick.
Yes, I'm going to. Alrighty, cool. Thank you very much, Tom. Okay. There we go.
So out of the 6 people that are still watching, what would you guys rather us? What would you prefer? Should we try to make some progress off screen, like off stream, or would you guys prefer us to pause our progress and only make progress on stream? Because we're probably going to be wrapping this up pretty quickly.
Yes, we are. Good.
Yeah,
I think we will figure it out between. We'll see what the comments are between now and say what, Thursday or Friday. We won't do anything on it and then we'll figure out Thursday or Friday whether we're going to do anything, because by then we'll have more comments written, probably, maybe. Do you think?
Yeah.
If nobody's giving us feedback on it right now.
Well, that's another thing, Daniel. So Daniel just said, "What's the end goal?" And that's another thing too that we were kind of going to rely on the viewers for input on.
The end goal is to make sure that we're showing how you can go play as a noob, and then also use some of the tricks and tips that we've learned over the years, but then also more of the glitching stuff and things that Nate does.
Did I actually just watch you buy that piece of conveyor?
Yes. And you actually are on my vehicle, yes.
I hate that conveyor. I can't stand those things.
I like this conveyor.
Absolutely nuts.
I like this one.
That stupid funnel conveyor? Oh my god.
I like it.
I can't believe I just watched you buy that.
Why?
Because
I like
it's
it.
Useless.
It helps. It is not useless. It helps. It has this little, it has a nice little lip here. It helps feed the wood into the sawmill.
No, it's useless.
All right. He has his opinions and I have my, he has his opinions and I have my knowledge, and we all know who's right.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Right. And some of us have the knowledge.
Oh, that's funny.
I know.
I have never actually legitimately found a good use for that funnel.
I really do like it. I have tried it for many, I for the longest time used things without it, but then I put that on and it actually helps to feed the wood in. I've tried it with and without it, and I like it with. Plus, I think it looks more finished.
Yeah, it does look fancy.
It looks nicer with it.
That's the only thing, is it looks fancy.
But it does help to feed the wood in. I bet if we put them next to each other and we fed the wood in, you'd see that it actually does something.
No, a regular conveyor does the exact same thing.
No, it doesn't. We'll try it next week. Next week, we'll show the difference between
you're saying that this thing is different from a regular conveyor.
Yes, it has a different tilt to it and a different sizing for it, and so it actually helps feed the wood in. Yeah, honest to goodness. Okay, well, you don't have to believe me. Next week we'll test it out, and we'll see if and then you'll be able to know that I'm right.
We're gonna have to test it out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stand on my fancy conveyor belt here with my wonderful, whatchamacallit, guard thing. I forgot what you called it again now.
Oh, it's slower. It's showing that it's slower, because the second I go off of it,
Yeah.
I start moving fast.
And it helps feed the wood in better that way.
Because it's slower?
Well, we'll talk more about it next week, dear.
Okay. We're going to have the sawmill competition next week.
But no fair working on anything until then. So, do you want to join me on top of my thing, or do you want to stay over in your car?
I gotta go get my vehicle back over here so that it doesn't end up yours.
Oh yes, you don't want it to become mine. I know, that's true.
Oh, you know what? And when one of us buys a truck, we
Yes.
can donate the other person a truck with no spawner. Hey, hey.
Oh, well, we could do that. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's good teamwork, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
I
up here.
can't get
What's
the
going on?
chat. I was trying to dance, but I can't get the chat to work. I can't get the dance part chat to go. Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
working.
Yeah, it's not for me. Okay, whatever.
How come?
Okay, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the Tips and Tricks Tuesday from noob to the road noob to pro, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see how far we take it. We're actually trying to have some fun but also give some knowledge too, because there aren't a whole lot of things out there for noobs that are fun to watch too. But we're gonna make things shorter too. I'll be like making them smaller and more compact, so you don't have to watch the whole 2 hours all the time. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love to read your comments. Nate does too. And the other thing is, in addition to subscribing and liking, if you'd share it, that would be great too, if you could share it. And before I end it, do you want to say anything, Nate?
No, I'm okay. Bye, everyone. I had fun.
We will talk with you all next time. As always,